Careful, we could be live streaming at any time. Let's see here.
Sorry. It looks like we're up already.
Oh yeah? What's it doing on your phone?
Maybe not. But
I know what it says on there, but check on your phone. See if we're live. Hey, folks. We're live. So we weren't terrible today, Jennifer. We actually kind of got in the swing of things yesterday.
I don't know.
So yesterday was our first live show. TRN live. How cool was that?
That's very cool.
I think we did really good, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Not bad at all. So, look at... I can hear myself on my phone.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to have to mute
It's
myself.
a little bit strange.
Ready? Okay. So today we got a great show for you guys. We're going to talk about alien Trop circles.
It's crazy.
It is crazy. And we're also going to talk about age-defying powders.
Oh, yeah. You
The
guys
legal sort.
Yes. You guys have to hear about this. This is good stuff.
Yes. And last but not least, well, there could be other things in there too, but we're going to talk about a yard divided. Yeah. So
it's
you can't...
basically zones.
Come on, man. No, we're going to talk about the yard divided. You know, you talk about a house divided, you can't survive, things go bad, you can't survive as a what, but a yard divided is a whole nother topic.
That's true.
You're not going to try to give it away, are you, Jennifer? Okay. So we really appreciate you guys coming in yesterday. That was very cool. We had a bunch of folks coming on here talking to us and all kinds of good stuff.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah. So, you know, definitely if you came and wanted to listen to a great live stream, here's the place. So, I think let's get to it, you know what I mean? Let's get to it. These people are going to turn the damn
We went
channel
outside
on us.
Today. It was pouring rain. Okay, it was really, really crazy out.
We have footage.
Yeah, we have footage of it. So yeah, we went outside anyway because we're like, well, we have to show everybody because it's hard to explain the Trop circle. I always call it the Trop circle because it's basically a circle, right, with tropicals. I'm trying to do this sort of microclimate thing in there. And so the biggest thing with that is it sort of supports this rainforest feel. I've always thought that it would be so neat to like walk outside into your backyard and then just pick
I don't know what you're talking about. I think aliens aliens came down in this aircraft and they must have showed up last night or the night before or a couple weeks ago.
It's like a literal crop circle, right? Where did those crop circles come from?
I just told you. They came from this alien from the stars above, from other planets, from other galaxies, if there was some. And they came from places that we don't know about.
And sure enough, poof.
Poof.
We have a rainforest.
We've got footage.
A tropical circle.
We've got footage.
It's not really a crop circle.
We've got footage.
We have.
Let's look at the footage and see what we got,
Let's
Jennifer.
take a look.
All right. Let's take
a...
Hello. All right, let's see. Where is it at here? I think it's going to be this one right here. You guys, I hope you're prepared for this. This is very
If you're not prepared,
intense.
it's okay. You will. You'll be there.
Okay, here we go. I don't know. All right.
Okay, so like I'm just walking along, and I'm like, is this a crop circle? What is this?
Is that your crop circle face? Yes. That's your crop circle face. What do you got in there? Wait a minute. There's an alien inside there. What's he doing? He's doing work and stuff.
He's working in everything.
Where did that alien come from?
Apparently, he's like a mini gray or something.
It's
I don't
weird.
know.
Yeah, I couldn't even see. Does he even have a face? I seen this hood on his. Oh, wait a minute.
Oh.
He resembles you, sort of. That's kind of weird. He's actually going to give you a tour of the Trop circle. Look at. All right. Hold on for a second. Hold on. We're getting out of hand here.
So like I had this crazy idea that I just really wanted like this rainforest feel, like to go out, pick your mangoes off the tree, pick, your pawpaw plants, your bananas, your oranges, whatever, if it's some unique plants that grow. And then you go take them over to your outdoor kitchen, which I currently don't have, but I still have those thoughts, right? I go to my outdoor kitchen and I cut up my fruit, and then I just got a nice fish right out of the water, and I'm chopping it up, and I'm making a cool meal on my new black walnut butcher block cutting board. Coaster.
The little one or whatever. Because I made a small black walnut cutting board. It was tiny. It's like a little one.
All of these things that I just mentioned are like things from the property that are kind of like stuff that we have grown.
What does that have to do with the Trop circle?
Yeah!
I mean, literally.
You gotta show that.
What does that have to do with the Trop?
That?
I'm gonna in a minute. Just keep talking.
Okay.
Say stuff. Do things.
So I said, look, why can't the pool just did not survive the freeze. It's crazy. Everything broke on it. So I was like, we have to try to repurpose it in some way, and I have the perfect plan.
You do have
it was like the perfect idea.
What did wait. Who came up with all the ideas and how it's gonna look at the end?
You totally came up with those ideas.
Thank you.
But I was like, okay, I so much feel like these plants need sort of a barrier, right? Support these tropicals in Texas, and we got to be able to feel like they can be pollinated, but they're kind of like wind barriered, and they're kind of like protected from the elements or the extremes.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking, we're going to sort of create this little microclimate for these tropicals.
Well, look at those banana plants with the huge leaves. If you don't have some sort of barrier, especially when they're smaller, those leaves just go all over the place.
They get whipped.
Break.
They break.
Yeah.
They are very. They don't like the cold. They don't like.
They hate the cold.
And
it dropped down to like in the 40s, 30s,
like,
and they turn brown and start wilting.
Yes, they don't like it.
They look like crap when it gets cold.
Well, it's just like figs are kind of the same way. The figs don't like cold either.
Yeah,
the leaves go away, but it doesn't mean they're dead.
The banana plants come back too.
Yeah. So it doesn't mean they're dead. It just means they do not like the cold. So then they lose all their leaves like quicker than most.
So what kind of tropicals do you have in there besides the banana plants?
I have
Did you already tell
mangoes.
people while I was doing that?
No, but when we show the pictures, I could go into detail. But we usually get sped along from other things that you want us to talk about. Mangoes, avocados, pomegranate. So let's see, mangoes, avocados, pomegranate. I have the Bame sapote I want to plant.
I gotta light your face up a little bit. Keep going.
I have two orange trees, Eureka lemon. I have a key lime, and I think there's a couple. Oh, a cinnamon, a grapefruit, a blackberry, a raspberry. I now consider raspberries as tropicals because they are so finicky. In Texas, I have a terrible time. If you guys are really good at raspberries,
a plant is finicky or whatever, you consider it a tropical. It's not a tropical just because it's finicky.
No, it's not. It's not supposed to be. But I will say that right around this area, they just don't do that well. At least in my experience. So if you guys are great with raspberries, please let me know. Blueberries, another thing that just I cannot, and I should be able to. Like, I grew up with relatives that had blueberry. Yeah.
Well, I think a lot of it depends.
Property.
Obviously your climate, but your soil as well. What's the pH balance of your soil? Whatever, is it acidic?
They like it a little more
alkaline. What is it?
But it should be fine. I think it's the clay. I think it's the clay here that really kills them.
Yeah. So when you go down, before you get to about a foot, you've got pretty decent soil. It's kind of good, right? But then after that, it's hard, nasty, just black,
really thick and sticky, and
you could make pottery out of that stuff.
You could totally make masonry. You could build a really cool outdoor space with it.
What will be like those primal construction guys that dig things up?
We'll dig it up. We'll add some hay to it and some water,
a pond
and some sand and stuff, and we'll make a nice. We'll make a really cool layer.
You're out of control.
And we'll build it all out. We'll smooth it all out.
She's gonna go off the deep end.
We'll make her bed,
right off the deep end.
and then we'll dig a little hole for the
Stop it!
For
Stop
the fire.
it! You're going too crazy. Quit it. All right. So if you guys want to know what it's gonna look like when we're done, this is kind of a concept. This is kind of what we're shooting for.
Yeah.
It gives us a mental picture of what this trop circle is gonna look like. Here you go. Check this out. This is awesome. Boom. Look at that.
It's amazing. I love the green. I love the gate. Now, if they see what it looks like right now.
And they will see what it looks like
We actually have the framing out for that. The next step would be.
Next step, I'm going to tell you these guys the steps. I'm doing this stuff, Jennifer. You're just going to enjoy your plants in there. Actually, you got to plant them.
I do have to.
But, so what I need to do next is I need to shoot the entire exterior green. So I want it kind of like a darker green because I don't want all the emphasis in your eye just get focused on this pool because, this old pool, the trop circle now, because it's gray. I just don't, it needs to be nice and dark green and look good. And then I'll put the gate on. And then I'll start working around. I'll put some rocks maybe and some different things. Maybe put a little sidewalk in or something. But this kind of gives you a visual of what we have in mind.
Yes. And I love it. I think it's amazing. It is exactly what I want. Now, inside this tropical circle, I have already, since there's sand, there's about maybe 4 inches of sand probably throughout
it's like
the whole
a
thing.
beach in there. What
yeah.
the heck?
So it's really great for tropicals. That's why I was like, hey, this is a perfect conversion. So y'all out there that have these old pools or, areas that maybe you had something set on there, you can convert that. You can just basically buy fencing.
Yeah.
There are fence panels, or wooden fence panels that are already done up that you could purchase too.
You can make something.
And you could make something
similar to this.
Right. And just put up some fencing and then booyah, once you have that fencing up.
Well, there's a lot of things you can do. You can utilize your old above ground pool, right? That's what we did.
Hot tubs people do too.
Crap. We converted the old pool into the trop circle, but then also you can take if you got metal panels, if you have old corrugated siding or whatever, roof panels, whatever. As long as you can make it, doesn't have to be a perfect circle. It could be like an octagon or whatever. Whatever.
It's just a barrier.
Configuration you'd like.
It's a barrier so that you can kind of keep animals out, you can keep pests out, but you can kind of control that environment and keep it so that the wind doesn't get at it. And it's just not as accessible. And then if you do have a fence up, now you can also create something over top of it too, if you want to.
Yeah, if you get a little crazy, you can make it like the dome.
You could dome it.
Dome
and
it
then
like a football stadium.
It's great because you're like, okay, it's domed now.
Yeah, make it the dome.
And then you could create a tunnel to it. And then
there we go. A tunnel from the house to the dome, and have a bunker down there.
Yes.
Go down and go to Antarctica, whatever. Anyways, so you can do all kinds of crazy stuff.
And then you can tunnel to Antarctica.
You're gonna go off the deep end. All right, let's focus again. So you got this black fabric in there that was from the pool, and I notice when that gets saturated and it's super hot outside, it creates a tropical environment for these plants.
It is very humid, which they love this moist, rainforesty, wet.
It's wild.
It is. Yesterday or when it was sunny yesterday, it was beautiful. There was 5 butterflies in there, 2 birds were sitting around the top.
Yeah.
Just tweedle-deedling away.
It's attracting wildlife.
Yeah, and it's just this great pollination station, I call it.
So you guys can take something, pre-existing, pool,
structure,
structure, this above-ground mess, and you can convert it into a beautiful trop circle.
Yeah, you repurpose things. You upcycle.
That crap.
It's genius.
Yeah. So I think that was pretty good. Let's show a little bit of footage of that.
Yeah,
Give us a little tour of this stuff here, Jennifer. Let's see. I think I got it right here. Called it Zone 5. Boom.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
So there's that black fabric that we talked about.
Well, yeah, and it's crazy, but I think a lot of people are trying these tropicals, right? I think this is sort of a newer thing. I don't think everybody was like, hey, I want to grow, something tropical. But when you find all the benefits that there are in citruses with your vitamin C's and your antioxidants, rainforest...
Will it help you from getting scurvy?
Yes, absolutely.
You won't get the scurvy.
You won't lose all your teeth.
That's
Woo-hoo!
good. I need that. No, that's cool.
So,
but look at inside here. It is really neat.
Yes.
So you already have some in the ground. I mean, how long did it...
Can I point to stuff?
Yeah.
With this? Will they be able to see
touching my mouse.
Oh, wait. What can they see? Or how do I...
I got it right here.
So how can I point to something to them?
You can't because this pops up, Jennifer.
So the one in the pot there in the front, that was some of the leaves I pulled off that were more than halfway, like they had like that brown on it. And so I pulled them. So they have new leaves. But that's an avocado. And that was grown from a seed. The next one, I'm having a hard time.
You can't see it?
Anyway, there's 2 mangoes, I believe, right behind it. And then, that's a mango. Keep going forward. The one right next to it is a mango. That's a mango in the middle. And then to the left is a, I gotta think. Ice cream banana.
Ice cream? What the heck is an ice cream banana?
Yeah, is the one right there. And then over there is, I can't do this. Okay. But those are those citrus. So now you have way in the back there, I believe, is my orange tree.
The orange, you got lemon back there and stuff, don't you? What do you got?
That one. What can they see right now?
Right there. This one right here.
Okay. Can they see your cursor?
No.
Okay. So way to the right, I believe, is an orange. And then the one kind of low and really branches off, that one's a Eureka lemon. And then the 2 next to that are oranges. There's an olive. I forgot the olive tree. I've got an olive tree. I've got a pomegranate. I've got a dead tree, I think. It's totally dead.
What is that stick that you got there, Jennifer?
The dead one.
Okay.
And then, I mean, if it doesn't come back, whatever. But it's dead right now. It's supposed to be a mulberry, but it's dead.
Okay.
And then my Mamey Sapote is great. It's happy. It's singing. Good morning.
That's the plant that's the farthest to the left on your screen.
Yeah.
And that is beautiful.
Hello. That's from a seed.
Right. And we have shown videos of that in the past. And I tell you what, it's crazy. It looks like a dinosaur egg, but it tastes just like pumpkin pie when you eat it. Just raw.
It is delicious and filled with so many good vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants.
Exactly.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
But many of the tropicals are. They're just a higher concentration of good stuff.
Yes.
Than anything else, which is why I want tropicals.
Yes, she does.
So that's why we're doing that. But the next thing we have to talk about is the powders.
The powders, okay.
The powders are really important. And recently, I got into the powders. Why did I get into the powders?
I don't know. Why did you, Jennifer?
I started off collecting all of the black walnuts off of the tree.
Yeah, because we got some black walnut trees right over here.
I started doing that. And then I started realizing how beneficial, and I started making this black walnut hull powder.
Yeah, and that's cool. What are some of the benefits from that?
It is. They used it back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
Native Americans used to use it, and they used to use it as like parasite control. I mean, getting rid of any kind of. It's almost the same as like black cumin oil. It's got a lot of the same benefits
as black seed cumin oil.
And
the cool thing with that too is you can give it to your animals as well, right?
Yes, you can give it. It's like it's basically just like an anti-dewormer. Basically, it's going to get rid of anything that your body says, hey, this isn't good. This has to go. It gets rid of it. But other than that, it doesn't really affect you. Like I took it and T took it
Right.
for like 2 weeks or something.
Wow.
And we didn't really notice anything, but I think it was getting rid of stuff that, any kind of, so like, let's say you were starting to get sick, it would get rid of that virus. It would get it out.
Yeah, so there's a lot of health benefits to your walnut powder.
We called it,
Look at that.
there's a black walnut hull. And it's black walnut hulls, 500 milligram capsules in one capsule. The ingredients is pure gelatin capsule, gluten-free, non-GMO, certified kosher. So. And
the thing is, you can make that. She made that. She didn't make the bottle or whatever.
And this is just the one I use.
She powdered.
So I'm sticking my finger
the hulls.
Here. But you could see it's pretty cool. Like these are the.
You're looking for the camera.
Little capsules. Right. Oh, okay. Yeah, the little capsules.
So there you go.
And so you can just take one of those just like you would anything else. But instead of doing that, I could also sell it in a little, a Ziploc. Not really a Ziploc, but.
Yeah. Yeah, if that's something you want to do.
And I could sell it as the powder to add to things just like I'm into the powder. So I sort of started off with the powders. I kind of wanted to give you a background of how we kind of went from trees, seeds, and there's so many benefits, you guys, to even the leaves, the bark, the wood itself. Eat bark? But they have tannins in it.
Yeah, it is.
So there's so many benefits to all parts of plants and trees.
Yeah,
it's amazing.
And one of the things too is you really enjoyed the nut meat from the black walnuts.
Oh my goodness.
Could you explain to people how that tasted?
Well, I've tried a lot of the other types of black walnuts from the companies that kind of commercialized it. And you would have to, because it has the juglone in it. So you would have to definitely be careful of how you process them and things like that. So the thing is, they almost ours taste much more earthy and mild, versus the ones in the store taste like they are treated with some kind of citrus. They almost taste like
to keep
lemony,
them fresher longer, or something like that, to preserve them.
There's some kind of,
I don't know.
There's some kind of citrusy thing going on.
Yeah.
So.
That's funny.
So the powders. So what I ended up doing is I noticed that powders, they hit you more instantly, right? They're higher concentration. They absorb a lot quicker, and they're easier on your stomach, which is a great thing, and especially for kids. So I'm always thinking about that. Mm-hmm. And so we got into the Roundhouse. I don't know if you ever looked up Roundhouse, but I just loved this Roundhouse mixture, and I can't tell you how amazing it is, but
how amazing is it, Jennifer?
I can't tell you. I'm sorry.
What kind of stuff is now? Some of these things here, especially these powders that she has, and she's going to go over all of them, right? When you take them, your body can assimilate them really easy, really, really easy, and they're so nutrient rich. They got all these vitamins, all these things that I'm telling you what, as you get older and you take stuff like this, things like her concoctions that she puts together, I feel like you get younger. You know what I mean? Obviously, you're getting older, but you're looking younger. You're looking more youthful.
Well, it doesn't have the additives. It doesn't have the GMO, right? Nothing genetically modified, which is really good for you. It's gluten-free, no preservatives. A lot of it is vegan, so there's a lot of people that are doing that as well. But this is the Chuck Norris one that I purchased.
Chuck Norris?
Yeah.
That'll be.
It's kind of glowy.
You'll be like Benjamin Button or something like that.
Look,
right?
I'm telling you.
You get older, but you'll look like a baby.
Exactly. And
that's Chuck Norris.
It's Chuck Norris. But these are $50. One little, what is this? A 9.2 ounce container is $50. Okay, so you're getting up there in price. So I was like, you know what? I need to come up with something that's similar. So this is what I did. I found a company that does a lot of, it's called micro ingredients. Okay, so you can get organic whatever it is, you can get it.
Ooh.
So micro ingredients has organic everything. Like
that's lemon juice right there. What is that?
Now,
lemon juice powder.
What is in this Roundhouse mix that you could also come up with? Because that is exactly what I did. Is I came up with something similar but works for things and needs that we have in our family.
Is it good?
I mean, you can definitely tell. But
it kind of smells like green tea.
Yes, and smell his.
It smells like
more lemony.
Well,
right?
it seems milder than yours. I think
yours
is more potent.
His is not what his. Okay, let me explain. His has all kinds of stuff in it, but what it has is this is like the main ingredient.
Spirulina.
Not the main. Okay, so here's your main one. Spirulina. Don't ask me to pronounce these. Just look.
How do you say that? How do you say that? Try to say it. Let's see if you can say it.
I'm not gonna.
I'm gonna try to say it. What is it? Turn this way so I can see it.
Chlorella or something. It's a.
Chlorella.
All these are like.
Chlorella.
It's cracked cell wall, right? It's green superfood. That's basically what they call it for everything. Superfood.
Yeah, you did it. Very nice.
Spirulina. This is the big one. The main one. So this would be like if you're gonna add ingredients, you'd add the most of this, the next of this, and then you would add. Let's see.
She's got like baskets full of powder over here, folks. It's crazy.
It is.
But it's healthy. It's good for you. I mean, would you rather spend some money on this sort of thing, or would you rather spend money on a hospital bill? You know what I mean? If you're trying to get healthy,
this is the next
you want to be healthy.
And this is what I use for like I put this in everything.
Really?
Okay. Yeah.
Even in your Cheerios, Jennifer.
Yep, Cheerios. I'm just gonna go along with whatever you say because it's retarded. Okay, so here's kelp, spirulina, chlorella, or whatever it's called. Organic.
Nobody can even hear you. You know nobody can hear you right now. So I might as well just talk right over the top of you.
You tell them what I'm saying.
All right. Do I have to like relay it? Why can't you just bring your stuff over here? There you go.
Here's another good one that's in there.
Barley.
Organic
grass powder.
Barley grass.
Barley grass?
Yeah.
Is that like the grass from your lawn or something? Yeah, just bring that whole thing over here. You know what I mean? Come over here and sit down and relax yourself. There you go.
So here's wheatgrass. That one.
There.
So what do? You are going to use these. Now here's the big one. This multi-collagen is a really good one. Now
as you get older, don't you lose collagen in your face and all this stuff, and it makes you look, like your skin is just molded right to your bones? And if you have collagen, doesn't that make your face a little bit more plump and look better?
It definitely does. It's a lot of people are talking about just this one. Now, if you are like, okay, what it would make it really easy, because nobody likes to do a ton of homework on stuff. Just get this one.
I do. What is that?
Marine greens.
Marine greens. What does that have in it?
And that one has this spirulina, chlorella, and kelp. Those three.
Basically the things that you just went over.
Yep, exactly.
Nice.
So what I'm trying to say, here's some other good ones too. Organic inulin.
Really?
Yes.
I don't even know what these things are.
Inulin and aminoline.
Aminoline?
And L-arginine.
L-arginine. Now, L-arginine is really good, especially for you guys out there. It's good for your heart and everything too. It helps with your blood flow and everything, and your blood pressure, and for your drive, right? Guys need that for their drive, especially when you get older.
Right.
You want to make sure you have a bunch of arginine in you. Get all jacked up and all pumped up with arginine. They'll keep you on track.
The biggest thing, guys,
help with your endurance as well,
is, and you can incorporate these into your bars. If you've seen some of our shorts,
yeah,
we have incorporated that into the bars, and It's amazing. It's healthy.
Yeah.
It gives you a ton of energy.
Yeah.
And
it'll keep you regular. It'll give you energy. Give you endurance. It'll just overall.
It fixes a lot of issues.
Yeah.
Which is really good.
That's true.
Okay, so on to the next thing that we had talked about is just dividing up.
What? I mean, we're not even there yet. What do you mean? You're going to shoot through this whole video. It'll be like 5-minute video. Come on,
I think it's really long already. No?
No. We're doing fine.
I feel like it's really long.
Okay, we're done. See you later. No, come on.
Yes. That's how I like to do things. Quickly, to the point, bye-bye. Bye, guys.
No, stop that already. No. It's very important that you guys eat healthy, take good supplements, and just take care of yourself, because like I just said a while ago, these powders and vitamins and supplements, they cost money. They're expensive, but it's a lot cheaper than going to the hospital for a heart attack and paying for that, and paying for diabetes treatment, paying for your insulin, paying for all these different things because you failed to maintain your health. Obviously things happen sometimes, but there's a lot that it is kind of in your control, as far as at least putting the effort forth of trying to eat right, exercise, and all that sort of stuff, getting enough rest. That's another thing too. Not only do you want to eat really well and incorporate these different powders into your food and whatnot, you also want to get enough rest, right?
Yes.
How important is rest?
It is. I don't think a lot of people are getting enough rest.
They're not, because they got to work 5 jobs and they're running around like a chicken with their head cut off.
I think people are like really over and anxiety ridden,
Well, yeah, it's because
like,
you don't get enough rest.
I don't know. That's how I've seen it, is that people are overly stressed out. I mean, because for me, like when I had Troy go in from public school into the online schooling, and I did homeschooling, I got stressed out because I was like,
you're going through school too.
Exactly. The parent has to take on this new thing, and I know that the public school is there to
what?
To charge you taxes.
I mean,
and to like teach your kid whatever they want to.
Yeah, it's a tough thing because these days to support your family, you might have to work 2 jobs or whatever, or the mom and the dad's working, or the mom's working 5 jobs. Who knows? But it's very tough out there. So it's very difficult for people to homeschool, for one thing. But if you are homeschooling, it's hard to do that because you have to literally be in school with the child for half the day or 3/4 of the day, and it is stressful and stuff like that. But as we were talking about earlier, stress, it's a killer, right? And you need to get enough rest.
So a lot of these powders, I think, in overall, kind of bringing us back around, these powders are going to fix. First of all, you're not going to be hungry all the time. I noticed that if I am out digging holes and I come back in, I am dying. Like, I'm hungry, I'm thirsty, I'm tired, I'm all of these things. But I go ahead and I take one of my drinks of this green mixture, and it literally fixes all of that. Why? Why does a drink with this stuff in it fix?
No, tell us why.
All those problems.
I want to know why now. You just
I don't
asked.
really know. All I know is that
it does.
That these greens are what your body's missing and what foods don't have in them. And we have been growing green kale. And listen, I was sick of the kale.
Stop slamming things down.
I was sick of the kale and I chopped it. I was like...
You tried to kill the kale. She tried to kill the kale.
Well, I gave it a great opportunity to fail.
You tried to release it.
I tried to let it go.
You tried to release it into
elsewhere. Yes, into elsewhere. I released it into elsewhere. Mm-hmm. I did. And I was like, okay. Done. And guess what? Know. It came back on its own.
Yeah, it really did.
is flourished now, and I've now figured out like how to kind of work. I don't know. It's really well established now. It's like a perennial. I think it's just it doesn't die in the freeze.
One of the cool things about it is it's there every day. She goes out and she could pick some kale each and every day for salad.
I have been since last year.
Mm-hmm. And that's like kale is a superfood, and it's super expensive too. Usually when you get it at the store,
and I only have like about maybe 6 plants.
Right, but they're like huge heads of
they're well established.
Yeah, they're well established. So they got like roots that are not roots, but like I don't know, are they stems or something like that? They're like this big. Like about an inch or so in diameter, inch and a half.
And they are, like, the leaves now are, like...
that big?
Huge.
Yeah, about 18 inches.
I mean, not the smaller ones, will be about that big, but they
not 18,
are...
I'd say about 14 inches.
They're amazing. And, I mean, I could literally... The younger stems that are the smaller ones, if I just nibble on the... They taste like broccoli. Remember we talked about that.
Yeah, they taste similar to broccoli.
They're not as younger broccoli.
Well, they're not as
or younger kale.
The heck is the word? They're not as I don't know. The taste of them.
They're not as textured.
Not Dang it, I can't.
It's kind of like celery.
I need some kale. I can.
It's kind of like celery texture in a way. Not really. Not even that. It's broccoli. You're right. But I think you're right.
I'm trying to think. It's hard to think. It's hard. She talks a lot. I can't think good.
Good. Thanks, guys. It's been a great time.
No, quit it. Stop it before you get ran out of here. You're getting out of control already. No. No. So no. It's a really good plant to have it around your house because she literally eats off it every day.
Yeah.
And it's made her very healthy. Look, she's very peppy and stuff like that. I have no idea what she's putting in her drink right now. Maybe some of the
I have lemon.
Tell us what you have in there.
And Sprite and cranberry.
Sprite's
really
not that
good.
healthy. What kind of crap is Sprite in there? Do you guys drink a lot of Sprite and sodas and stuff like that?
Oh, I love bubbly water. I love adding.
Making things bubbly?
Yes.
Carbonate?
Yeah. Carbonation.
Carbonate. Oh my.
A little pump of carbonation.
Right. So what's that movie you had us watch? It was a movie, wasn't it?
The Giver.
That's a cool movie. Have you guys seen that?
Have you guys seen it?
What is it on? Is it on Netflix, Hulu, or Amazon?
I don't know anymore. I get confused.
It's on one of those platforms that we all watch.
Yeah, it's one
Tell
of those
us about
three.
that. That's a really good one.
It's really great. Like it goes into great detail, but it's sort of like this futuristic world where this kid is, placed into this situation where he's like the last. Everybody gets a job, right? Oh, thank you for your childhood.
But what is this? What is it like? It's kind of like where we're going a lot of times. Everybody like super politically correct. You got to watch what you say.
You have to watch what you say.
What do they call be more?
Mindful
or whatever.
Language.
Precise language. You better use precise language. They don't say politically correct. They say precise. Use precise language. Mm-hmm. And so everybody's got to watch what they say, or you've got these you got drones and you got these little robotic type things.
Right, and they're elders. They talk about the elders.
Yeah.
The elders are always around, booting people off and saying they got,
You get released.
You must be
when you get released, you
must be released into the what is it called? Outer
elsewhere.
Elsewhere. Yeah, you're released into elsewhere.
Yeah, you're released into elsewhere.
And then they incubate babies. They deliver babies incubated to the parents.
Yeah.
So it's
what happens if they have a baby that is uncertain.
You have to watch.
Yeah, you better watch it.
You have to watch it. It's good.
Weird. It's weird.
Good.
But it's like utopian type stuff. You know what I mean? Where everybody is ultra
there's
precise
no
in their speech.
The biggest thing is they're trying to take away.
How do they get rid? They give you
take away your feelings.
They give you
everybody
a little poke.
Gets injections.
It's
called injections.
Everybody gets a poke.
And so if someone says, "Oh, no wonder you're not feeling well. You're low on your injections."
Right. Well,
is that bad to say?
I don't want to talk about. No, you don't want. You just want to say poke is good, or else they'll fry us here or something.
Sorry.
You gotta
okay,
watch these people.
so yeah, so they. I was quoting the movie.
Right, you get a little poke every day
yes.
to keep all your emotions down, to almost make you like a drone. You know,
it just takes away your feelings.
Automaton drone.
So you're just like, hello.
Yeah. Right.
How are you?
You could do
nice.
anything could happen to you, anything, whatever, and you'd be just like,
oh, that's not right.
Right. So you can kind of see it's similar to things that are going happening today, but this is more extreme. But the cool thing about it is that the one kid, they give you a job, right? So after you graduate high school, you're given a job. You don't even get to choose your job. You can be a trash man, or you can be a caregiver, or you could be a nurturer. You could be a garbage man. You could be a drone pilot. Whatever they choose for you.
Right. So they say, "Will you have done well? You will be drone pilot."
Do they talk like that exactly?
Yes, that's how the elders talk, like this. You shall now become drone pilot.
Right. And it was wild because, you know, the one kid, he got chosen, and it was funny because they've got their class there, you know, number 1 come up, number 2 come up, and they assign the jobs. Well,
but you can't touch anybody. I forgot about that.
Yeah, they skip over his number, and so this kid's the only one there. He's like number 52. He's on stage.
He's just standing there.
Yeah, and he's like, what the
in the middle.
What's going on? So he gets selected to be this. Did they call him like a receiver? Because the other guy was the giver that gave him the knowledge.
Yes.
All right. So we won't tell you everything about it, but we'll tell you a lot here.
The main thing is it was very interesting.
Yeah.
As far as like how everything was presented and how the I don't know, you sort of feel a lot of commonalities. Like you can understand things now much better than if you would have watched it, say, maybe 4 years ago.
Right.
So everything has come.
Yeah. So you can
understand it much better.
The giver and the receiver. So he's transferring memories to the kid. Right.
Yes.
Memories of not like really recent memories. It's memories of what happened in civilization before that time and all that stuff.
And so all he does is this. He goes like this.
Right.
He does this, and then he can project those onto the kid.
And so he gets these memories of civilization way before, you know, that time right there, and that way the kid knows what the real history is of the world or whatever. And see, nobody else knows that. Nobody knows that.
Well, no one will. He won't allow anybody to either. The teacher or the giver has rules, and the elders have to follow the rules of the giver.
Yeah.
So
there's all these rules that you follow.
It's crazy, but you'll have to watch it. It's a good one. Mm-hmm. It's a really good flick. It's really. I
think it's well done. It's pretty well done.
It is.
It was interesting.
It's futuristic. You know, it's kind of that fantasy type thing. But in some ways, you know, a lot of movies you can glean a lot of what is going on.
Yeah. And it has some really good actors in there. It's got Meryl Streep. It's got Beau Bridges in there.
Yes.
I think it's actually produced by Beau Bridges, if I'm not mistaken. So, yeah, it's really well done. And it's one of the better new movies that's out, I think, as far as being interesting and being able to watch the whole thing without just like, oh my gosh, let's go do something else. You know? It's a tough thing because entertainment these days, it's kind of hit and miss. You know, you might get one good movie out of every 5 or 6, you know. Maybe.
Yeah.
You know, we watch, you know, a lot of like Netflix and Amazon and Hulu. We got our shows on Paramount Plus. We watch The Mayor of Kingstown. That's our favorite show.
One.
But Jeremy Renner got hurt. He got ran over by the plow or whatever. No, it was like a plow or whatever. You know,
he was helping out his
trying
neighbor.
To help. Yeah.
I know, he was really nice.
Yeah, so that's that's a great show, Mayor of Kingstown.
Speaking of which, the neighbor,
neighbor. Listen, hold on. I don't like the mother in the show. She's terrible.
Oh,
That's all I
yeah.
got to say.
She has
She's
a
an idiot.
unique way of looking at things. Okay, so this is from Fujio Taquito.
When did he bring that to us?
He brought that over when he brought the tea set.
Oh,
He
brought
brought this
the tea
too.
set.
So
Why did he bring that? Why did he bring it?
Because he's
For
our
fun?
neighbor. He bought property from us.
But Jennifer,
he's a nice guy.
Yes, he's a nice guy, but it's a custom for him in his culture for on the New Year's and stuff to bring a present, a gift.
Well, it was very kind.
You know, that's what he did, and that's why we got it.
And this was the other one he got. And this one is organic sencha tea. And this one is Japanese, I don't know how to say it. Roasted green tea,
Can't you
basically.
read Japanese?
It's
What is it?
Hojicha. I don't know.
Oh my
Here, you get to
God.
read it.
Anyways,
you go.
they can't read that. That's too dang
Yes, they
small.
can.
Whatever. You're looking on your mobile device. You can't
And
see
this
jack. Yeah. Anyways.
So
no,
these two teas, you got to get. You can get them on Amazon.
Yeah, they're. Oh, sure. Yeah, I'm gonna get.
They are fantastic, and I make a lot of tea. It's always in the refrigerator,
Yeah.
and then I add my powders to the tea in the morning, especially. So
Yeah,
it's
you gotta
very
get
beneficial.
revved up in the morning now, don't you?
It's great. It is wonderful. It's
Whatever.
beneficial, and it seems to be youthfulness for
does.
me. Like it helps my skin. It helps my
So you only get your energy
like
going.
your mental. Yeah, it just kind of gives
focus.
you
Yeah, you get all that stuff
and
going on.
and
for
it
you.
helps your body's systems. Okay,
Mhm.
and it seems to like fulfill everything that your body like needs and wants.
It's like Brondo. It's what plants crave.
But it's completely not.
Really?
Brondo.
Brondo's excellent. That's a great movie
Such
too.
a funny
Idiocracy.
movie. Oh my word.
Yeah, and we did a short recently. I couldn't help it. I had to do the short.
I know that one is so old, but we watched that movie and I was like, we have to do a short.
Yeah, you guys got to watch some of our shorts.
But
we've been doing really good. We put out like 3 shorts a day, pretty much.
people love it. Well, India loves our shorts.
They don't. Not anymore. They don't. The U.S. is in charge now. They're like 60% of our audience
go
now.
U.S.
But we still love all you guys, no matter where you're at.
Go U.S.
Yeah.
Go USA.
Yeah, so we've been putting out 3 shorts every day. So check out our shorts. It's really important for you to watch our stuff, help support the channel. You know, we appreciate that. You know, that's all we're asking for. Just watch some of our stuff, enjoy our content, consume our content like crazy. It helps the algorithm.
Well, it does. And let us know what you guys are wanting, too, because otherwise we can just do nothing. How's that? That's a good idea.
I don't even know what she's saying. Once again, I'm like,
How
okay.
about...
Don't listen when it comes to some things.
Isn't it time to go? Yeah, we've been talking like forever.
No, you've got like the shortest live stream ever.
This is not
Don't
short.
worry. We'll have her like half the show, then I'll just do the rest. I'll start doing the second half of the shows or whatever.
Okay.
Try
Go
to get
ahead.
out of here
Go
that
ahead.
quick. Hi, my name is Will Scoville.
Okay.
Get over here, Jennifer. Cut it out.
I'm
Oh my
ready.
gosh. No, but we want to thank you guys for coming by. And please subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed already. Like the video, share it, do all those great things. But it really helps the algorithm if you guys bang that like. It's really cool.
What I'm really into, guys, right now is I've been reading a lot about different things.
I was just going to close out the show, and here she goes, I got some other things I want to talk to you about.
There's a House Bill number 1169 that they're talking about, an act in Missouri. It's supposed to help, and it has to do with cattle, pork, and bees and stuff like that.
Pork?
Cattle and pork. No, but
what is it?
It's an act. I don't want to go into the details of it.
Then why even bring it up? What's?
Because the biggest thing about it is it will change things for a lot of states, not just Missouri.
So you're telling people to go look that up.
So go look it up, read it. If you want to know a good piece of like news or update.
What is that again? Give it to them again.
It's House Bill number 1169.
Okay.
An act. And it's supposed to be beneficial. It talks about mRNA, and what it's supposed to do is it's supposed to basically tell you what types of mRNA are in your foods that are being put out for sale.
Oh,
and so they have to divulge that. And right now they haven't had to or something. And so you will be able to find out when they're putting this mRNA, which is sort of the, stuff that the poke, the prod, the something.
Enough. That's enough.
So.
Thank you.
Okay. So then other things that are important are you could still go through Stark Brothers to get good trees and plants, but you can also go through Fast Growing Trees. That's another good one. Gurney's is another good place if you're buying trees and plants.
Now, what's the difference between getting them from Stark or Gurney's or whatever, or going down to Lowe's and getting them?
Lowe's has them as well, but they're not going to have a variety. So that whatever they have that they're able to get, that's what you get.
Do you think
you can't like choose and go, oh, I love to eat,
Yeah. Are they
kumquats,
they quality plants down there?
There
at Lowe's,
are quality plants at Lowe's and reasonably priced. Like I said, they're not going to be dwarfed. They're not going to be semi-dwarfed. Mm-hmm. They're going to be generic trees that you're going to have to know how to dwarf and know how to semi-dwarf.
Right, if you want to do that sort of thing.
And you're not going to have to know how to graft these trees. Or it doesn't matter. You don't have to necessarily know how to graft these trees, but you have to have room for a full-grown whatever tree.
Yeah, and,
or two of them.
When you order these plants, these trees off Gurney's or Starks or whatever, Stark Brothers, they come in boxes. They drop them off at your front door, and they're in a box, and you unbox them.
And they can be messy.
Yeah, so sure, a lot of times they don't look as pretty and pristine as maybe in the pictures when you first get them out of the box. Do they? What do you got to do to get them looking nice?
Oh, they're a nightmare. A lot of times the dirt is everywhere inside the box. It leaves a huge mess. You have to take all the dirt out of the bag and end up planting that bag of random dirt with it. Mm-hmm. Almost sometimes all the dirt gets shaken off and it becomes like this bare root.
Okay. So
sometimes it's because of your delivery people. Your delivery people are really hard.
They're always hard
on it, and so.
So once you unbox it and get it in the ground and all that good stuff, the survival rate, is it pretty decent? I mean, you order the plant knowing what zone you're in, or you should know what zone that you're in, and then you base what you order off that, right? And then hopefully it survives. And if it doesn't, can you get a refund or something?
Yeah, you can. You do a scratch test. So you just take out a knife or something, or a scissors even, and you just kind of scrape it, and you'll be able to tell right away if your plant is dead, because if it's not immediately green right under that very thin layer of bark on a small tiny twig, it's dead probably.
Wow.
But I mean, sometimes it's not. Sometimes if you go on top, it's dead, and then as you move down, all of a sudden, way at the bottom, you'll get some green, and then okay, it's still alive, but you're not sure. So give it another a few weeks, and you'll be able to tell, because that spot that you scratched will either heal over or it'll just stay that way and it'll turn brown.
Oh, cool.
So
you'll know.
It'll either die at that point, or it'll find a way.
Yeah, so you're not out your money, if it doesn't survive. I feel like they're taking a pretty big risk sending these trees in the mail, to be honest with you. Oh, look at Bo said something. Look at that.
I know.
You can read it. She can read better than me.
Thanks for sharing the info. Y'all are great. So she's saying bye.
No, she's not.
That's what she was saying, right, Bo? She was.
Literally, we're gonna work on this. We'll do better on the next live stream, where we're not gonna have somebody cutting off on us every 5 seconds. We're gonna go all the way through, and we're gonna have a great stream, because you're giving out a lot of good information. Stop trying to hold back on us. They want to know all these things, Jennifer. They want to talk to you for hours. Look at it hasn't even been an hour yet, so we're doing good. You got 5 more minutes.
So this is exactly what I say. I'll say, with Stark Brothers, you don't have to pay for your warranty. They automatically have a year warranty on all their product. So whatever you buy, you get a year warranty, and you may not know that, but then you'll click on, what you have to know is you have to copy and paste your order number. So you'll say like, thank you. They'll say like, thanks for your inquiry. But the biggest thing I put down is hello, and then I put order number, blah, blah, blah. Please notice whatever the plant was that died. And you'll say like a pot that was 4x4x10, or like, whatever the size was. Tree did not survive. A refund is best. I have included images and a scratch test.
Cool.
So you put in 3 images of your plant and the scratch test, and then they just say, like, we're sorry that your plant died, and they refund however you paid them to begin with. And the same thing is good for, like, fast-growing trees, except fast-growing trees, you have to pay extra for your warranty, but it's worth it because it's not very much.
Yeah.
So.
That's cool. So that's basically buying trees off the internet in a nutshell. I think that's pretty good. I bet you a lot of folks don't even know that you can order trees off.
Well, I've had to order my tropicals, and I ordered them through Fast Growing because I can't find the variety that I'm looking for. I want a variety that's going to be more successful in this zone. And so I have gone, okay, I'm trying to stay within, because we're 8B, so I'm trying to stay within 7 and like 9. If I can get tropicals within 7 and 9, and they're usually like 11 to 9, 10 to 9, 11, they're usually way higher than us. And so tropicals won't survive. That's why I'm creating a microclimate.
I see.
Because they need a little more warmth and a little bit more or less on the extreme colds. And so that's why we're making this tropicals fence border for wind and cold. And that's why I want it, because if we do have to cover them or we have to go up a little bit, we can.
Yeah. So
it doesn't totally kill them.
Did we talk about all our zones out there yet, or no?
No, we have like 1 through 8. And we haven't. It's really rainy today.
I know, but
we can't. I should show them our potatoes too.
I know, but how far did we get in this yard divided? I can't remember. I don't even know.
You only showed them 5. You only showed them the trop circle.
I'm cheating you guys out of this stuff right here. Check this out. So, altogether, how many zones do we have total? Let's see here.
Show them that picture so they can see.
Yard divided. Here we go. We're gonna go.
I gotta be right back. I gotta show them.
Oh, okay. Yeah, she's going to show you some other stuff. Anyways, so altogether we've got, it looks like 7 zones here. And what we did is we sectioned off the backyard, and we decided, we meaning Jenny, and she just let me know about it, decided to put different types of plants in different areas, because one of our goals is, sustainability. We want to be able to grow enough fruits and vegetables, nuts and whatnot, to help sustain us, or at the very least, help supplement our grocery bill, right? Because as you know, I mean, food is really expensive, and there's some things that aren't out there anymore. I mean, it can be kind of scarce as far as the variety goes, but it's usually very expensive. And if you could save, $100, $150 a week on grocery bills, that's really helpful to your household, and also what you're getting. You know that it's grown well, it's organic, and all that other good stuff, which is big. We don't put pesticides on anything. Everything's organic, and that's much healthier. Meanwhile, Jennifer's kicking over things over here. I don't know what's going on, but that's one of the reasons why we set this up, and we always thought to ourselves, how cool would that be if we grew some of our own stuff. We could just go outside and just move that up a little bit, or else nobody will see you. Up farther. Okay. Farther. There you go. So yeah, we wanted to grow our food so we could walk outside and pick a fig, or pick a lemon, pick a lime. Get some mint from the side yard. There's a lot of benefits.
So check these out, guys. These are my fingerling, my French fingerling. These are ready to go in the ground. And so
okay,
we've got a lot
what
of
zone are
these.
they going in?
And all I have done.
What zone?
I don't know.
You don't know? You made the graphics.
Zone 7.
Zone 7. Let's pull up the video of Zone 7 here. I've got it right down here somewhere, folks. You guys got to see this. We made some raised garden beds. Let's see.
That is going.
Yeah, check this out, folks. So we're going to grow some potatoes over here and some other things. Check this out. So we got one raised garden bed in place, and what we're doing is we're implementing a little bit of hugelkultur. And if you're not familiar with that, it's like a German technique for planting. And what you do basically is you put some sticks and you can put a lot of different types of sticks and wood, not regular wood, but you know what I'm saying, stumps and things like that in the bottom, and then you're gonna put like a layer of compost, and you're gonna put a layer of whatever, and you layer it up. And what it does is, as your sticks and your stumps start to decay, it releases nutrients and what else is nitrogen and stuff too. When that decays, what does that do exactly?
Yes.
But it helps your plants grow really well.
It does. And so all that will turn into great compost and just be a great base for your plants. Now check this out. I believe this is my Mountain Rose potato.
Wow.
And it is ready to go crazy. Or no, maybe that's my Purple Viking. I don't know. Anyway, Purple Viking, Mountain Rose, one of the two. And these are just they're so ready.
Yeah,
so
they're ready.
I am like super excited to get these in the ground.
Right, so that's Zone 7 here. Let's see if we get a little bit more of that footage going on for you.
And then,
so check that out. You've got the raised garden beds, and what we did is we took some 2x6s, and then these corner pieces we picked up at Lowe's as well, lined it. I mean, not everybody lines their beds, but I think it's a good idea to be honest with you. So that's what our beds look like right there. Let's check that out. That's pretty cool. We still got some work to do on that one there, but the first one's done. It's got a little bit of reinforcement here, add some stability here on the corners, but yeah, came out pretty decent. I like it.
Russian banana. Here's my Russian banana.
Russian banana?
Russian banana.
Wow, that's pretty cool.
So they're kind of yellow, and then this is my
Let me give you some more light.
Purple Majesty right here. So those will be dark purple. So they're all growing really, really good. And all I do is put them.
That's really
I'm
great.
gonna tell them what I do with these just to get them going.
Just to get them going?
So all I do is I get a box like this, just like a regular old box. And then I don't want to hurt them, so I have to be a little careful while I show you. But they're all spudded out.
Yeah, they're looking great.
And so I just stick them in there just like that with their tag. And I fold it on top like this. Like really simple. And I kind of set it in, not really in the dark, but kind of.
Yeah.
Kind of like on a chair under a table, or, just kind of in a cool spot.
Dark, cool place. Yeah, so she's got several boxes of potatoes over there that we're going to put in those raised garden beds. And they're like 16 feet long, and the box is about 22 inches wide. So that should be plenty big enough. We got 2 of those, so that you got like 32 feet of growing, the area to put some potatoes and some other things in. We'll see how it goes. This is our first year doing the raised garden beds. I think they came out pretty decent. So, yeah, there you go. And one of the reasons why we're giving you this information about the yard divided, sectioning out your backyard is because we want to let you guys know that you guys can do it too. You can take, it doesn't matter if you're in a quarter acre lot or half acre, an acre, whatever. You can section off areas of your backyard or whatever and plant back there. Plant some food. Plant some crops where you can grow some food to eat. I mean, that's kind of cool, right? Go back out there, pick something, eat it, just like she does the kale almost every single day. Being able to eat fresh food that you know where it came from, there's no pesticides or junk on there. It's really good stuff. So yeah, that's what we did. Divided up the backyard. And you know what? It's kind of weird, but it reminds me of the Garden of Eden. Like, seriously. Are you pulling out more stuff, Jennifer?
I want to show them more potatoes. These are the ones I started
It's showing you like every
store.
Potato that's in this entire house right now.
We have lots of potatoes.
Rick, you better hurry up and bring them over here.
I just started growing these ones, and they're growing like
They're crazy looking, aren't they? Look at those. What is that? Do you know what kind of potato that is?
I don't know. Some kind of sweet potato.
All right. Careful, you're going to knock
Here's
this
another
mic
one.
off.
So basically, you'll cut this in half, and you'll plant the ends kind of up like that.
So they need to be facing upward or whatever?
That. Yeah.
Okay.
And same thing here, right?
So what we need to do next is we need to add, I think we're going to go with some hay. We've got a couple hay bales in the back. We're going to add straw. We're going to add some straw to the garden bed. And we want to end up, I think, with about a foot or so of topsoil on there to plant the potatoes in.
Hey, did I just break that over?
Isn't that right? About a foot or so soil on top to plant in? Something like that.
We just have to fill it a lot with straw. And then, we'll be
about a foot.
Able to put about 6 inches. We'll start the potatoes in 6 inches, and then we're going to add more to it. So, like, what we'll do is we'll plant these in dirt. So there'll be all kinds of dirt, like up to about over the potato. Okay, and then we can actually cover the potato with dirt. And then it will come up through the dirt, okay? And these will become roots or whatever. These will change over from being a stem and a plant to becoming a root. And it'll just keep growing up.
Bo wanted to know, do you have a Mr. Potato Head?
We don't. I think we used to.
Used to have a Mr. Potato Head?
Troy used to have one.
Oh, nice.
Troy used to have a Mr. Potato Head.
Look at the light. So hopefully it doesn't annoy you guys too much, seeing the light kind of go, we get these shadows and stuff like that. I didn't realize it would get so dark so quick, but yesterday we had some sun out there, so it was beautiful. But today, not so much. It's been a rainy, dreary day. We went out there and shot some of this footage for the show tonight while it was raining on us. We were running around the backyard.
Yeah, it was very wet.
Oh, do you guys know we got baby vultures out back?
Oh,
babies.
They're getting so big now. They're probably they're like they're about that big, and they're all white.
I'll tell you what.
And they stick their wings out, so they kind of do this thing, and it's kind of like a big brother.
Let's do this tomorrow. You guys come back tomorrow. We're gonna do this again tomorrow. We're gonna do it until we get it right.
We have to get the straw out there.
I know, but check us out.
On the potatoes.
Anyway, tomorrow we're going to show folks some footage of the vultures, the baby vultures.
We need to.
Yes.
They're so cute.
So
they're so fluffy.
Mm-hmm.
And there's an older brother or sister or something.
I don't know. I have no idea. But tomorrow, you guys come back, 6 p.m. Central Standard Time, 7 Eastern Time. We'll do another live stream. And we'll show you the baby vultures that are here on the property.
It might be too dark at that time.
What are you talking about? I'm talking about doing a live stream. I'm not talking about going out there at 7 o'clock or whatever. I'm talking about I'm going to get footage out there during the daytime.
Oh, yeah. And then
what's in that glass of what you're drinking? I need to know.
I have 7-Up and lemon.
I've got my eye on you, is what I got.
And cranberry.
Whatever, Jim. No, that's cool. No, but I think we show those folks the vultures. That would be kind of neat. And we got some other stuff to talk about. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be really good. So, if you guys like these live streams, let us know. Let us know what you think, because we enjoy doing them. And if you guys like them, then we love them, right? Because we're doing this stuff for you guys, right? So, with that being said, thanks for stopping back once again. Yeah, we appreciate you coming by. See, that thing is aggravating me on the floor. Look at, I got these shadows. Anyways, we appreciate you guys stopping by, and don't forget, like, comment, share, do all this stuff. At least like the video, give us a thumbs up. That way, it helps with the YouTube algorithm. So
thanks again.
We'll see you guys later. Have a blessed evening. See ya.
Be blessed. Love you guys.